Some questions for 2 days. Going to be the new WWE champion.
Don't jinx. Don't jinx. I jinxed myself already. But I think you're from Chicago. Yesterday, been born and bred there my whole life. Really, big time fan. Okay, big time fan. And the first question I want to ask you is: did Cmpunk put Chicago on the map?
Yeah.
Did I put Chicago on the map? No. I mean, there's many people who came before me. You know, Al Capone comes to mind. Mayor Daley comes to mind. I'd like to think I put Chicago maybe a little bit more on the cool map than Chicago put me on the map. I'm very much in tune with my roots and where I come from. And I just love my city. Like I'm sure New York love New York. Chicago's where I'm from. So I got to represent. All right. So in 2 days, what does it mean to you, and how do you feel about your match coming up with Alberto Del Rio? What are you thinking about? I feel like I'm the most fortunate kid in the world because I love what I do for a living, and I have the opportunity to do what I do on the highest level in front of my hometown crowd, Money in the Bank. I won the WWE title in my backyard on my last day at work, and I ran away with the title, and obviously I'm back, and now I feel fortunate enough to get to do it. I feel like I get to do it again in the world's most famous arena. Sunday night is going to be very, very special, and I know there's a lot of other wrestlers on the card. There's a few sports entertainers on the card too, but I plan on stealing the show. That's my game plan for Sunday. Now, I know it's not Chicago Stadium, United Center, but what does it mean to be at Madison Square Garden, the most famous venue in the world? I am not a religious man, but this is the closest I come to church. This place means the world to Vince McMahon. It meant the world to his father, and you can't talk about the WWE without mentioning Madison Square Garden. I mean, Survivor Series is 25 years old, and I mean, I can barely remember like all the awesome moments that have happened here. I'm sure a lot of you have been coming here watching wrestling for a long time, and I mean, this is it. This is like my Vatican. You know, this is the Mecca. This is the one building in the world. I mean, it's kind of cheesy. They call it the world's most famous arena, but it legitimately is. I mean, people would kill to perform here in front of you people. And Sunday, I fully plan on giving you guys a show.
Now, I'm sure you're going to steal the show, but on the card, we got this John Cena Rock thing going on. How do you feel about John Cena being paired up with his WrestleMania opponent, The Rock? I think a lot of people think that maybe I'm getting second billing because Dwayne is probably going to be in the main event, but I'm not the guy that's going to have to follow the best match on the show. And I know Cena's used to that, but I don't know if Dwayne's used to that. So I just hope he's practicing, like I know he is. I hope he's practicing a lot. I'm going to go out and do what I do. I'm going to kill it, you know. And it's going to be live, and it's going to be magical. All right, hope all you guys got your tickets. If you don't have them already, they are sold out. Contact your local pay-per-view provider. Right now, we're going to get to the Q&A session and answer some fan questions out there. Your questions, the universe. So right now, from our WWE's Google Page Plus app, we have a question from Susan Shemp of Wisconsin, our neighbors to the north. If you could be any superhero or villain from any comic book for one day, who would it be?
to be any superhero or villain. I think I'm a little bit diseased in the head. I legitimately think I'm Batman. So. I really believe that. I should probably be locked away.
Is John Cena Superman? Yeah. There he is. There he is. And I'm sure we all know here that Batman can kick Superman down.
Alright. Our second question from Timothy Mason off of WWE's new Google page plus is, when will WWE ice cream bars finally be available?
What flavor bar would you be? This one is up to you guys.
Okay, I've done my due diligence, and I've gone out and I've actually had meetings with a few companies, and I'm trying to get this pushed through. At this point, it's a licensing thing. And, you know, if I could do it my way, I would tell Good Humor, look, if you don't want to do it, we'll find somebody who will, because there's somebody who's out there who realizes that this is a cash cow. I need you guys to be vocal about this. If you guys want ice cream bars, you need to start writing Good Humor. Start writing WWE. Tweet them. They love Twitter. I mean, watch Monday Night Raw. Twitter this and Twitter that. It seems like the only thing they're going to respond to is if it trends on Twitter. So, you know, I mean, it's up to you guys. You guys want ice cream as bad as I do? Let them hear it.
All right. Let them hear it. So right now we're going to get to the questions from the fans here today. This is from Jackson Lucas. Jackson Lucas, are you here today? All right, maybe back there, maybe not. All right. He wants to know, what made you become a WWE superstar and why? Was there a moment that in your childhood where it was just like, yes, that's it?
How many people are sick of hearing me explain this? Are you sick of it? Yeah! I became a WWE superstar because of Roddy Piper. I watched Roddy Piper talk trash and get away with it and beat up dudes that were bigger than him and smash coconuts over people's heads, and I said, aside from smashing coconuts over people's heads, because I had never done that in my life at that point, that's what I do. I talk trash and I beat up people that are bigger than me, and I want to get paid as much as Roddy Piper does.
You gotta pay more!
Probably not the best life coach, Roddy Piper, but here I am.
All right. Japan James, if you're here from Manhattan, New York, wants to know, if you had to choose another theme besides cult of personality, what would it be?
The question is not what you would pick. The question is what theme song I would pick.
Oh, boy. Is anybody here straight edge?
All right.
There's never been that many straight edge people in one place at one time. And if I had to pick something else besides cult of personality, it would be Firestorm by Earth Crisis.
Nice. All right, Jesse from Staten Island, if you're out there. Jesse, what does it mean, speaking of straight edge, what does it mean to you to be spreading straight edge on a worldwide level?
I think it's great, you know, and I try not to preach, obviously. If somebody wants to take away a positive message from who I am, then that, you know, more power to them. That's awesome. I mean, and honestly, if I can get one kid to maybe not drink or smoke based on peer pressure, like, I feel like that's it's a hell of an accomplishment, you know. But I implore everybody to choose their own path in life. You know, like, don't be straight edge just because I am. Be straight edge because you want to be.
Nice. All right, this is an anonymous one. How was it wrestling for Ring of Honor? How was it wrestling?
A lot of Ring of Honor fans, huh? Working for Ring of Honor was awesome because I had everything I have now. I had creative freedom. I was able to, like, build things from the ground up, and I felt I built a place up that young guys can go and work, and not only work but learn. You know, and I had the freedom to do that. And to me, there's not a lot of places to work anymore. That's why we're having this crisis, this shortage of superstars, as we like to call it. But
Ring of Honor, I was very proud of all the things I did there, and I look back fondly. I have a lot of great memories of working there. You know? My hair was blonde. I forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
You think you got a bad memory?
I had less tattoos as well. Ring of Honor was a great time.
Oh, Cabana!
Awesome. All right, Jonathan Escosta wants to know, what has been your favorite moment so far in your superstar career? What has been your favorite moment in your superstar career? That's too hard to, that's way too hard to tell. I don't know. I think maybe, right now, like off the top of my head, after I cut that promo in Vegas that I figured would get me fired.
That was awesome.
Walking backstage, and actually, I didn't go through the entrance. I went side ramp, and I walked around, and I saw about this many people all huddled up, waiting for me to come through the curtain. And I walked back, and I was like, oh. I think I might have just done something here, you know? And everybody, just that moment, like that night, with the amount of phone calls and texts I got from really random people, like Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold and like Harley Race, and everybody seemed to really appreciate what I did on a lot of different levels. I think that just I don't think I've ever felt more love from, a giant group of people I respected ever before, Hang on a second. I'm now realizing that these are all pre-asked and written down. And
what about us, man?
I'm breaking format. Do you have a question?
We know you like comics and your favorite writer is Brubaker, but how do you feel about the artist Scotty Young?
Which artist?
Scotty Young.
Scotty Young?
Hey! Google him!
What does he illustrate? I'm not a Venom guy.
Next question.
I read comics now based on who writes them. It used to be characters, or it used to be art, and now it's strictly who writes them. Because I'm smart. I probably just exposed myself as being a complete asshole. Don't swear. I'm sorry. I apologize. But no, I don't even know who my favorite artist would be. Joe Thompson. Joe Thompson is my favorite artist of all time. You got a question for me, big man? No, you do. I know you do, but I'm trying to branch out. I'm trying to talk to the kids here. That is not a question, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. He's my biggest fan. I love it. I love it. Yeah, ask this guy.
This gentleman right here. What's your name, boss?
My name is Raymond LeBron, and I wanted to give you a letter that says thank you for being
also not a question.
But you're my inspiration. Thank you. I was in school for students with special needs, and I'm going to try and better myself so that way I can one day do something for them.
If you work there, you already are something for them. I'm sure you touch lives every day.
That's enough questions.
I'll hook you up. Don't worry. We'll get there.
All right.
Bad question, by the way. Can you sign this? Is basically his question.
Let's move to my ear. So we have a special. Well, we got a little guy talking.
We got a question. Go ahead. I don't want to cut the middleman out. I want you to.
I'm trying to.
All right, I'm cutting you out. You got a question for me? No? You don't? You do. Oh, he's got a Loki headband on.
Daniel Bryan's Green Lantern?
One more time.
It's Daniel Bryan's Green Lantern.
Is Daniel Bryan Green Lantern?
I can answer this question honestly for fear of exposing my friend Brian Daniel's secret identity. He is. Don't tell anybody.
I was just told in my ear that we have a special surprise for all these fans out here. You are going to give away a pair of Survivor Series tickets to a person out here who can answer a trivia question correctly. Please, we'll use the honor system. If you have tickets already, cheer.
I want that kid in the red hood.
Red Hood? Oh, yeah, Red Hood. All right. Looks like he's been alive for a while over there. We're going to do a little...
Completely random, sorry.
What is that? Is that a dead rabbit? What is that? Oh, it's a cat. It's cold. You should put that on. What's your name?
Billy, everybody. Billy, let's go to Billy.
Singled out. Okay, Billy, listen carefully.
All right. Billy, you big WWE fan, right? Yeah. All right, I'm going to ask you a question.
Wait, before you get to the hard question. Who is your favorite wrestler? You. Who is your favorite diva? Kelly.
Eve this week. Who do you think is going to win that? Eve or Belfina?
Champion.
All right. So you don't have tickets to Survivor Series, right? All right. And you're going to go. Are you a scalper? No? I don't do anything on press.
Do you have an eBay account? Do you sell things on eBay?
All right.
Billy is nervous, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, Billy.
All the marbles for $64,000 and the Survivor Series. Minus $64,000.
Yeah. Billy, out of the following three options I give you, which one is CM Punk's favorite Survivor Series moment? Okay? Audience, feel free to hop out. Is it A, Survivor Series 2000, when Big Show defeated Triple H and The Rock in a triple threat match to capture the WWE Championship? Is it B, when The Undertaker won his first WWE Championship at Survivor Series in 1991? Or is it C, CM Punk's very own debut at Survivor, where he feuded with the Hardys and Steve Nash? One more time, guys, round of applause for Billy.